To say the ad system on YouTube is broken is unfortunately a bit of an understatement, and to say it's a dead horse also is heavily a drastic understatement. YouTube ad program has been a bit of a contention point for everybody for as long as YouTube has literally existed. But overall, what has been really happening in recent years is not the fact that the ad program exists. It's not the fact that YouTube has ad programs to give both YouTube money and creators money. It's really the problem of the fact is they keep putting it in ways that the audiences in large clearly just don't want, that the masses in large just clearly don't want. And while there are definitely points and times where you have to go against the grind, so to speak, and have to tell the masses from a company perspective, hey, we gotta make dough, we gotta keep doors open. The unfortunate part is this is Google we're talking about. They can literally shed millions and still make a profit. So it's kind of a, how can I put this? It's kind of a little bit of a contention point right now with everybody, because it's obvious this doesn't need to be like this, the state of the ads on YouTube. It's obvious because we've seen at different points on the platform itself that, well, we never really needed this many ads, and in fact the basic pop-up ads of the day would have paid the bills enough, most people would argue. Now, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I'm not going to claim I am heavily invested on how Google makes its bucks and all that stuff. But what I'm really here to say is their main argument usually is that we need to get creators paid too, you know, and we have to get ourselves paid. Like, you know, that's fair. And they usually put the heavy emphasis on the creators need to get paid part. But by doing this, they are literally pretending everybody gets paid for their videos, which we don't. We don't. No. Never how it's worked, Google. Never how it's worked, YouTube. It's, you literally admit that's not how it works on your terms of service and everything. And to represent what I'm saying here more, over 3 million creators are in the ad sharing program, which is how you make money primarily on YouTube. When we click over, 63.8 million people are YouTube creators. And then when we go even further than that, 2.49 billion are active users. So, literally by these three metrics, no, not everybody is getting paid, YouTube, and I would really appreciate it if you would stop acting like on Twitter and all forms of social media that everybody gets paid, because these three metrics literally just prove it wrong in seconds. And oh yeah, look, Google, huh? Funny how that works. Funny how that works. Now, obviously, I did not perform any voodoo black magic to pull up these statistics. I didn't reach into the ether and pull it out my ass. I didn't go into the plains of oblivion, found the gates of heaven, and then pulled it from God's great big bussy. You know, I didn't need to do anything fancy like that. This is literally just what Google says. Google, the ones who run the show on YouTube, and who are also the ones who, when they go on Twitter, don't give any disclaimers to say, hey, not everybody is actually getting paid. So we're kind of full of shit when we say we need ads to make sure everybody gets paid, because I've never gotten paid. I know a lot of people who've never gotten paid. I used to be in the ad program for a short period of time back when everybody could be in it, and there wasn't all these crazy benchmarks for being in it. Never got paid for any of my videos, even though by estimation they do owe me over a few $100 from back then that they never paid me at all. Yeah. And push it even further, if I would have still been in the ad program, considering I've had a good number of videos pop off a decent bit, yeah, YouTube, you don't pay everyone. You don't pay everyone. In fact, you literally have terms and conditions in where if somebody breaches something, they can potentially not get paid anyway. So, if you're gonna make this claim, how about you do us all a favor? Let us all into the ad program again. If you want to be like this, we gotta start making some rules of our own here, boys. If YouTube is gonna be like this, then I say every user, every creator, doesn't matter, everyone should be in on the ad program. If you make anything from a short, a normal post, whatever, should be in on the ad program. Because by YouTube's logic and what they need to claim is they need to keep ad ads rolling to pay everyone when not everybody clearly gets paid, and they have benchmarks and rulings and statistics to ratio people out of ever getting paid, which we've literally proven several times on the channel. Oh my lord. So I don't know what Google is really thinking here. It's amazing to me that they can't even use their own damn search engine to make sure they're actually saying shit that's factual. And the worst part is I don't even need to pull up any tweets or anything, because we all know about them and we've all heard about them hundreds and hundreds of times, so many damn times. Ugh. And that's the worst part. Like, when we get to a point in time where I don't even need to throw in screenshots and everybody just instantly knows what I'm talking about, it's atrocious. It's blatantly atrocious. And of course, I try to mitigate my use of YouTube. I have various other platforms I post on too. But the unfortunate reality is the best place to post is just YouTube. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess. Like, what do you want me to say here? I understand we do need ads to a degree, but we have never needed ads in this degree, to the point where they're showing when paused, and the fact that we're blocking video playback now for if you have an ad blocker, which I don't know how that's going to go over with Opera GX or Firefox or any I almost said operating system, I'm sorry. Any search engine system that usually automatically has an ad blocker built in. That's really not going to go over well with those companies, and it's going to go over like dog water, obviously. Like, I could see it already. YouTube is going to push this to a degree where other companies are like, hey, you're punishing us for how we design our systems, you're punishing our users, all while claiming to be open to everybody and all this, that, and the fifth. And then we're going to see court cases around it, yada yada, etc. And it's really just going to be nasty. Obviously, this ain't going to happen this year. It probably won't happen in the next 5 years. But if it keeps going like this, well, hey, we're in America. There's only a few ways this can go, man. It's either the people protest and the companies bend, or it gets taken to court, or it gets ignored. Like, there's only 3 ways it can go. Ignorance, people getting their way, or it goes to court. That's usually the 3 ways it goes in America, and I know I'm not wrong on that, because I've lived here my whole damn life, and yeah, I've unfortunately grown up through our school system. I've seen how protest works. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. If YouTube wants to make the grand claim that everyone needs to get paid, then I really do think they should make sure everyone actually gets paid then. And I'm not just saying this so I can make extra money. The reality is there's a lot of other guys out there who are bigger than me who aren't in the ad program and never will be in the ad program because of the rules, benchmarks, regulations around it. Yeah. And I just think genuinely, if YouTube is going to be like this, then they actually should pay everyone, because you shouldn't be saying everyone needs to get paid when you're actively saying you're not paying everyone at the same time. You know, fair's fair. I don't want to be that guy. I hate being that guy, but YouTube is making me be that guy, and Google in general is making me be that guy. And overall, I think we all need to be that guy right now, because YouTube, again, the government recommends you use ad blockers. We shouldn't be punished for doing what our government recommends. That's also a factor, but I made a whole nother video covering that, and you can go watch that. Anyway, I've been Johnny Von Duke, and please don't forget, YouTube is really fucking stupid sometimes.